Right, so I've quickly just shoved on the rear shock now. I need to tighten the bolts up, so that's still to do. And then I've forgotten to bring my bloody oh, it's on the other side, my caliper spacing. Let me just pull that over. So I've forgotten to bring down the caliper bracket thing that goes in there. So I need to bring that down and get that in to stop the wheel bloody rattling. And then I haven't got a speedo drive, so what I'm going to do is, this is a spare spacer that goes in that side. I've got one in there, but I need. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this home so that I know the internal diameter, and see if I've got a bit of tube that I can just cut to length and just stick that in for now until I can source a bloody a speedo drive. So yeah, that's as much I can do really now until I get the engine down. So next week I'm going to bring the engine down. I'll bring that spacer for the rear caliper, and I will have either have sourced a speedo drive, or I'll have made a little spacer for this side just to keep the wheel in line. I thought I had some tube in there, to be honest with you, but I know there's a bit of galvanised shit down there, but that'll be far too big, so I'll do that anyway. But I think we're ready for this engine. Now I know this frame and this swinging arm and the front forks are fucking rough as fuck, but that's not the point of this. The point is somewhere to fix the engine. So it's out of my shed, it's not getting knocked around, and I can see if it'll start. There's a few other things I need first of all, like an exhaust and a fucking radiator and shit. So I might just, if I can get some cheap, I'll do it, I'll buy them, but otherwise that Thunderace is off the road now. You know, I could always just fucking whip the exhaust off that, couldn't I, and do stuff like that. But I'll have to wait and see, to be honest with you. So we shall give it a go, guys. So I'm afraid this is going to be it now. I'm waffling now to try and make this video a bit longer, but fuck it, I'll stop it now, and we'll see you next time. Right, so what I've done now is I've brought the rear caliper mounting thing down to space the wheel, which is good. And I've also made a little spacer just out of a bit of tubing, because I've no speedo drive, just to stop the front wheel from waggling about. We've now got the engine in the back of the car. So what we're going to do now is just gently lift the engine out, put it on the floor, and then we will start putting it in. What are you running away for? Right. So the engine's in, just loosely bolted up. We need to tighten the bolts up. So God, it actually looks a bit like a fucking motorbike, doesn't it? I don't know if this is working or not because I can't see because the sun's so bright, but Just do 'em hand tight, Zach. You don't have to go overboard. 'Cause it's not going anywhere. Yeah, it's looking like a motorbike now. Not bad from a few fucking bits I had lying about. So that engine then, like I say, is the one I bought for 75 quid that were fucked. I think the chain had wrapped round, and smashed all this up here. Right, I need some bolts for there as well, but like I say, it's not going anywhere, so but no, it's in. Let's just hope that when I come to start it, it does actually start. It just don't go bang straight away. I hope not. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? I thought that was a bit of rust or something, but it's the reflection of the red from there. Right, yep, right guys. I'll just do one shot just before we get finished for the day. Oh, there he is, look. That's all he does. He just sits on it all day, revs it like that, pretending that he's racing. So yeah, he loves it. Just sits there all day revving it. He'll rev it again in a minute, just watch. But nice bike is that. So I don't know if he's going to rev it again, but he'll have a laugh when he watches this back. In fact, we'll get a bit closer and see if he fucking... Look, he's going to rev it again. Oh no, he's going, look. Anyway. Right, getting back to this. Yeah, I've got the bolts to tighten up, and I'll get it on the side stand and we'll have another look. Right, so I've just found this looming shed, but I don't know if it'll work or not, to be honest with you. Because well, first of all, there's no fucking fuses in. Secondly, it's got this fucking thing on, whatever the hell, Acumen, that must be some sort of alarm. So I've no idea if this loom's going to work or not. So we'll just have to see, won't we? And then the carbs and the alternator, I can just rub off that one just for now. So we'll have to wait and see. So I think that's going to be it, to be honest with you guys, for today. I'm well happy because, like I say, we weren't going to get this engine down till next Saturday, but now it's in. I need an exhaust and I need a radiator. That's if I want to build it up as a proper bike. I mean, it's halfway there now, isn't it? So the main thing is I need to get some oil in it and see if it'll start. That's the main thing. In fact, what I'll do is I'll get some oil in it, and then we'll get a battery on the starter motor and just crank it over a couple of times, and then we'll see if it'll start when I get round to it. So yep, the next few videos will be getting this started. We'll see how it goes. So thanks to Zach for helping me, and of course Neil as well. Right.